Want stronger takedowns? Then stop obsessing over getting stronger, because you can squat twice your body weight, deadlift huge numbers, and still struggle to move someone who knows how to wrestle. That's because a powerful takedown isn't just a strength problem. You have to create force quickly, get your body into the right position, connect that force to another human being, and keep producing it while they're actively trying to stop you. And if any part of that breaks down, all that gym strength means almost nothing. So in this video, I'll show you what actually creates powerful takedowns, why simply getting stronger eventually stops helping, and how to train strength that actually transfers to MMA. Let's make something clear immediately. Strength matters. I'm not telling you to stop strength training. A stronger athlete generally has more force-producing potential than a weaker version of themselves. The mistake is assuming bigger squat equals automatically better takedown. Because the weight in a squat rack doesn't move, your opponent does. They change their stance, they sprawl, they underhook, they push your head away, they move their hips, they fight for position. So strength gives you the physical potential, but wrestling determines whether you can actually use it. And that's the theme of this entire video. Don't just build more force, get better at expressing the force you already have. And that's the same philosophy I use with conditioning. You don't want cardio work that destroys the strength and power you've spent years building. That's why I made my completely free 6-week fight endurance blueprint to help fighters build 3 to 5 round conditioning while maximizing strength. I'll leave it in the description if you want to check it out. Now, back to takedowns. Here's where things get interesting. You can be incredibly strong, but put your body in a terrible position, and suddenly you're weak. Try pushing something heavy with your feet underneath you. Now try doing it while leaning forward, off balance, with your feet miles behind you. Same muscles, same person, completely different ability to apply force. That's why positioning is so important in wrestling. On a double leg, for example, getting deep enough, maintaining good posture, controlling their hips, and putting your body in a position where you can drive can matter more than adding another 10 kilos to your squat. You don't just need strength. You need strength in the positions your sport actually demands. And there's another problem. In a fight, you don't have 3 seconds to slowly produce maximum force. You need it now. This is where power becomes important. Strength is your ability to produce force. Power involves producing that force quickly. Think about 2 fighters who are equally strong. One can explode into a shot instantly. The other takes longer to produce the same force. Who's more dangerous? The first fighter, because takedowns happen fast. You see an opening, change levels, penetrate, connect, and drive. You don't get 5 seconds to gradually build force like a heavy deadlift. That's why fighters shouldn't only train heavy strength. You also want movements that teach you to produce force quickly. Jumps, bounds, medicine ball throws, short sprints, explosive resistance work. You don't need 50 different sport-specific exercises. You need a foundation of strength and the ability to express that strength explosively. This is something fighters often misunderstand about takedown power. They focus entirely on the initial shot, but getting to someone's legs isn't the same as taking them down. A good opponent is going to defend. They'll sprawl, create frames, fight your grips, use the cage, change their balance. So now your ability to keep producing force matters. You need to connect your upper and lower body, maintain position, and continue driving or change direction. This is where qualities like trunk strength, grip strength, upper back strength, and isometric strength become useful. Because wrestling isn't one clean, explosive movement. Sometimes you're exploding, sometimes you're grinding, sometimes you're holding a position while your opponent is trying to rip you out of it. Your strength training should support all of those demands. And this brings us to another mistake, trying to make every gym exercise look like wrestling. You'll see people attaching bands to themselves, holding dumbbells while shooting, or creating some ridiculous exercise because it supposedly mimics a takedown. Most of the time, you're better off letting the gym build physical qualities and letting wrestling practice teach you how to wrestle. Use the gym to become stronger, more explosive, more robust. Then practice hundreds of technically good takedowns against actual resistance. because no cable machine can recreate another human being trying to stop you. The weight room supports the sport. It doesn't replace it. If your goal is stronger takedowns, I'd think about your training in 3 layers. First, technique. Your entries, timing, positioning, and finishes come first. No strength program fixes bad wrestling. Second, strength. Build strong legs, hips, trunk, back, and grip with basic movements like squats, deadlift variations, split squats, rows, pull-ups, and carries. You don't need 20 exercises. Get strong at the basics. Third, explosiveness. Add a small amount of high-quality power work. Jumps, throws, sprints, and explosive movements. Do them fresh. Keep the reps low, and focus on moving violently fast. Because once explosive work becomes slow and exhausted, you're no longer training the quality you wanted. So, should you stop getting stronger? No, that was never the point. The point is that strength has diminishing returns if you can't express it in the sport. If your takedowns suck, don't automatically assume you need a bigger squat. Ask, is my entry good? Am I getting into a strong position? Can I produce force quickly? Can I maintain that force when they defend? Can I actually finish against resistance? Because the strongest fighter doesn't automatically have the strongest takedown. The fighter who can apply their strength at the right time, in the right direction, from the right position, does. And that's the difference between being strong and being fight strong. And if you want to build the conditioning to keep producing that strength deep into a fight, check out my free, yes-free 6-week Fight Endurance Blueprint. It's designed to help fighters build 3 to 5 round conditioning while maximizing strength, so you're not building a gas tank by sacrificing the physical qualities you need to fight. The link is in the description. And if you want more evidence-based breakdowns on becoming a stronger, faster, and better conditioned fighter, subscribe to MCombat. Then comment below, what's harder for you, getting to the takedown or actually finishing it? I'll see you in the next one.